Welcome to the Northeast Kingdom Tourism Ambassador Program. This video has been designed to familiarize you with the Regional Geotourism Program. In this chapter, we'll focus on geotourism, its impacts, and its values. When it comes to geotourism values, it's shopping locally. The Northeast Kingdom is rich with country stores, farmers markets, artist studios, and craft fairs where one can find handcrafted, locally made items and locally grown products. By choosing to shop at such places, travelers support not just our economy, but the traditions that are behind these locally made goods. Geotourism is farm to table. Throughout the region, many restaurants collaborate with area farmers to infuse fresh, locally harvested agricultural offerings into their menus. This farm to table culinary practice helps sustain the farm for future generations. Geotourism is supporting and visiting cultural offerings and events and understanding our history. There are many ways that we can connect visitors and ourselves to the events, people, and ways of living that shape the current Northeast Kingdom community. Learning about our traditions and seeing demonstrations of blacksmithing, sheep shearing, and similar in an interactive way teaches travelers not only about our heritage, but the pride we take in our traditions, many of which are actively practiced today and are intended to remain in practice for generations. Geotourism means supporting conservation efforts. Renowned as New England's last frontier and the real Vermonter's Vermont, the Northeast Kingdom is Vermont's largest and least populated region. This leaves plenty of room for vast forests, pristine rivers, deep lakes, rambling roads, spectacular vistas, prominent peaks, and still marshes. Geotourism is practicing conservation efforts. Give travelers the opportunity to be environmentally conscious while they travel by having signs in guest rooms for towel reusage, providing recycling bins, and using environmentally friendly products in a business. Be certain to share and showcase efforts to support your local community and protect your environment. Geotourism is respecting our natural sites and public lands. Our efforts to grow sustainable tourism encourage all to be gentler on the land and its many natural resources, and will help to ensure that the region remains pure and natural. As people explore the kingdom, invite them to walk softly and employ the principles of leave no trace. Geotourism is respecting wildlife. Here in the Northeast Kingdom, we enjoy and protect our many parks, forests, and wilderness areas. These lands provide habitat for abundant wild and bird life, as well as rare plants. By maintaining safe distances, not feeding wild animals, removing trash from campsites, and not interfering with our wild plant and bird life, people allow the wildlife to live and thrive here. Geotourism is our landscape. In Vermont's Northeast Kingdom, there are many remarkable land and water formations that provide opportunities for recreation, have determined our community settlement patterns, and that give our communities their visual uniqueness. Locals and visitors alike are easily fascinated and become quickly connected with the rugged natural beauty of our landscapes, to include the glacial formation of Lake Willoughby, Mount Pisgah and Mount Hoare, the rugged northern mountains, and the historical footprint of Runaway Pond, to name but a few. Geotourism is a connected community. It is crucial for those in the tourism-dependent industries to be in communication with each other, to develop vacation experiences that make it possible for travelers to discover places and activities that they may not find on their own. This can be achieved in a variety of ways, including keeping websites up to date with a local events calendar, a list of attractions and recreational offerings, as well as information about Northeast Kingdom history and culture. By ensuring that hospitality staff are aware of activities and events in the area and have, at one time or another, been able to experience some of these offerings firsthand. By making connections or attending regular meetings via phone or in person with other individuals in the tourism-related fields, such that you could talk about sustainable tourism and how to work together for the individual and mutual benefit of the businesses, travelers, and communities. To partner effectively to organize and promote events such as seasonal fairs or heritage festivals that provide a sampling of geotouristic offerings. By using social networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, or a blog as marketing tools and as a way to connect with regional businesses and travelers from near and far. And by engaging in local planning processes and being aware of both positive and potentially negative growth and development around you. Becoming involved in the creation, marketing, and execution of geotouristic experiences has multiple benefits. However, for business owners, two of the most important benefits are likely that we can have a favorable impact on the community and that it can have a favorable impact on the business's bottom line. In this next chapter, we'll focus on geotourism product development and organization. There are many different ways that we can create geotourism experiences. Among them, a culinary vacation that includes tours of local cheese producers, Trout River Brewery, a guided tour of local beef or dairy farms, trips to local farm stands for berry or pumpkin picking, a tour of the local sugar house, and dining at restaurants that purchase these and other locally made, raised, farmed, or garden products. An agricultural vacation that includes a farm stay or tour. This can mean that visitors actually help with chores or just tour the farm, visit the garden, meet the animals, and have eggs fresh from the farm for breakfast. A cultural heritage vacation could include visits to our local museums or going to annual events such as Fairbanks Festival of Traditional Crafts in September or the Vermont Maple Open House Weekend in March, a winter carnival or a fall foliage festival. A wonderful resource for cultural heritage driving tours can be found in the Self-Guided Tours collection featured on the interactive map of the regional tourism website travelthekingdom.com. Another great geotourism experience is a kingdom-made vacation that includes factory tours or visits to local galleries or studios to meet the artists and experience demonstrations of woodworking, wool spinning, or sculpting. A wild kingdom vacation that includes camping or a campground stay, a bird watching expedition, a guided fishing or hunting trip, nature hikes, or a paddle along the Northern Forest Canoe Trail or one of the other pristine waterways. In this chapter, we'll focus on the future of geotourism. The geotourism program in Vermont's Northeast Kingdom has come a long way since 2006, but it is not a program with an end date. Geotourism remains a crucial way for this region to protect and preserve a way of life and an environment that's treasured by residents and visitors alike. With the invaluable knowledge and support of the National Geographic Center for Sustainable Destinations, many key area organizations and community leaders have worked together to launch the program. In the years to come, we'll continue to employ geotourism as a method of protecting and preserving that which we as residents value most about our home. This concludes our geotourism training. Thanks for joining us.